Welcome back. Cutting to the chase, here we are going to explain different ways in which data is classified. Data can be classified based on its nature, level of measurements, sources, structure, and time. Moving forward, let's have a look at these classifications. So, based on the nature of data, we have two categories, qualitative and quantitative. Qualitative data is a descriptive data where we cannot apply any arithmetic operations. Basically, it looks like a list of objects. For examples, colors, names, or gender, or any type of labels. Whereas quantitative data is numerical, where we can apply arithmetic operations, or we can say this data is measurable. For example, income, age, weight, or height. Now let's understand data based on levels of measurement. Here we have four categories: nominal, ordinal, interval, and ratios. Nominal data is categorical data without any order. Hence, applying any arithmetic operations doesn't make any sense. Examples are colors or names. Ordinal data is ordered data, for example, ranks of players based on their scores. Intervals are numeric and ordered, and arithmetic operations make sense here. This category has no true zero. For example, temperature in degrees Celsius or Fahrenheit. Here 0 degrees doesn't mean absence of temperature. Ratios are the same as interval data, but 0 makes sense here. For example, height, weight, and income. Next, moving on to source of data, it can be classified as primary and secondary. Primary data is collected first-hand for any purpose. It is time-consuming process, but data is more reliable, accurate, and relevant for said purpose. For example, conducting interviews to collect information. Secondary data is collected by someone else and is being used for some other purpose. Here, the process is less time-consuming, but data is less reliable and less relevant as compared to primary data. Example is bureau data used by banks to understand customers' behavior. Now we will describe data based on structures. There are three types in this category: unstructured, semi-structured, and structured. Unstructured data is completely unorganized data without any predefined format, which is stored in file systems and is difficult to analyze. Examples are emails, videos. Semi-structured data has some level of organization and is stored as JSON or XML files. Databases. Examples are HTML pages, web server logs. Structured data is completely organized data having a predefined format. It is stored as tables in databases, the relational databases as such. Some of the examples are bank transactions, employee records. Now, based on the time, data can be classified as static or dynamic. Static data remains the same with changes in time. It is collected once, hence the process is less time consuming. For example, results of gender ratio survey done in the past year. Dynamic data keeps changing over time. Here, data collection is a continuous process and it requires ever-expanding storage. For example, weather reports for different years. This is all for now. Feel free to ask any queries or give suggestions in the comments and click on the bell icon if you liked the video.